So she's kind of at an awkward stage, in her life where she's growing like a weed and she's developing her muscles and her joints and her bone. We're also trying to develop her mind, so we're not pushing her hard at this age. We're going to let her learn her ABCs and her 1, 2, 3s at her own speed. These kind of horses mature kind of slow, so we don't expect much out of her till she's about 4 years old. And then when she gets 5 years old, it's going to be time to go to work. She's going to be physically able and prepared and mentally able and prepared, okay? So, she's going to be big. She's going to be like 17 hands plus. And, and that's another key point I want to make. Horses like this, we need to make friends with them right now, because when they get 18 hands tall or 17 hands tall, that's no time to make friends with them. We've got another horse here on the farm that doesn't belong to us we're helping a lady with. It's 18 hands tall, it's full grown and mature, but acts like a yearling sometimes, where it wants to jump on top of you or get unruly or ornery. Well, I'm just here to tell you, when one's that big, you better have your affairs in order when that starts happening. So, here, if nothing else happens with this, and particularly Matt, the big black one, I just want to make sure he knows I'm his friend when he's little. Because when he gets big, we're going to have our hands full. So there are things like yesterday when we brought the horses here, Matt was very resistant in loading and apprehensive about it, and Raymond and I really took our time and loaded him and unloaded him several times on the trailer, because you take a big old brute like that, when he gets to weigh 1,700 pounds, which he probably will, we sure don't want to have our trailer less than then. So see how she steps over and rolls back on her haunch when she turns? You notice all that? And she's doing that automatically. Okay? As she was dragging her back lead that time. Just see how she rolled into that canter just like that. Okay. But now I've worked with this colt a lot, as far as I can control her just with the tip of my lunge whip, kind of. That she'll trot and enter, go softly like this. Then I can drop my whip, and then she'll transition down to a walk, halt. And then I can turn her on, like that, okay? So that's my goal with your two horses. You need to be able to control them like that in this ring before we ride them, I think. That this softness, I don't want her kicking up like that with you on her back. That would hurt. There's no sense making this a rodeo. But I want to be able to control the horse softly. And I don't want her running through me. And I want her respecting my space and respecting me. And I'm not hitting her with this whip, and she's not afraid of it. She's respecting me as her leader. She's not afraid of me. She's respecting me. But she's also responding to my signals. I'm no rope whipper or any of that clinician stuff. I'm just telling you, this horse, I ought to be able to almost dance her out here with my lunge whip off. Like this. And then when I want her to canter, I'm just going to pick my whip up. She's going to canter. I'm going to lower my whip down. She's going to trot. I'm going to drop my whip. Walk. Walk, please. Thank you. Walk. What I've observed is people just get in a round pen and chase a horse around, and they get a horse rushing away from them and just kind of chasing them in a circle. But really what this is more of a schooling process. This is her responding to me, and our goal is we're going to ride her that soft. I want her turning that easy and that willing when we ride her. Well, heck, if she's going to kick around and buck like a hootenanny like this, she's going to do that when you ride her too. So, you know, she's watching me out of this inside eye. She is not taking her eyes off of me. You know, I can't overemphasize the importance of eye contact. That's a huge deal to a horse, okay? Huge. And now she's like looking at me like, well, what are we going to do? Head and lick, which is a total sign of compliance and submission and willingness now to move on to the next level. Okay, so that's, I think, very special. And there's a horse that I think is going to do very well. All right, so we'll move on and we'll continue our evaluation on Maddie.